Everyone, this is John for the traditional wrap-up of the league number 6. So, what have we done? What have we achieved in this league? We ended up going 4-1, which is a pretty good result. We got some points, we got some boosters that I've already transferred to tickets, so it's looking good. We also have the treasure that we're going to open at the end of the video. And unfortunately, this MTGO platform is... it's even worse than I thought, so it doesn't want to save my deck anymore. I don't know if I've reached the maximum number of deck or anything, but this Ad Nauseam 6 didn't save at all. So what I've done is, so we can review it quickly, I actually, this is actually my video number 1, the deck tech that I upload. I haven't uploaded it yet at the time. That I'll upload later. So at least we can't go and see everything, but that's just giving us an overview of the deck we've played. And we have played a very robust list. I really like that list. That's probably my favorite main board. There is absolutely nothing I want to change in that main board. 4 Fusion Knife, 4 Angel Grace, 4 Ad Nauseam, 3 Spell of the Vault. It's very focused on the combo. We have 3 Pact of Negation for potential protection, 8 Cantrip, double Wincon, 4 Serene Spirit Guide, 20 land, 4 City of Brass. I think City of Brass are completely fine. We can handle it. It hasn't caused any problem over the past few leagues. It's difficult to know whether it has helped us. It's difficult to know whether if I remove this City of Brass and put the 4 fast land instead, the 4 remaining fast land, maybe it would have been exactly the same. But I'm pretty sure it helped us to get the right color of mana. Pretty sure at some point the City of Brass can tap for black, can tap for white, and I'm sure it helped us at some point, because I really can't remember a single time over the past few leagues when we had a problem with color. It taps for red as well if we need it to replace the Serene Spirit Guide. Maybe when I remember hard casting Lightning. Well, we didn't end up winning, but I remember hard casting Lightning Storm to try to kill Suicide Zoo, and don't remember, but we might have done it through City of Brass, which is something we couldn't have done otherwise. So I'm really happy with City of Brass. Very happy with it. I even remember a case where we drew 3 in a row, and it was still fine. We still went through. So very happy with it. Extremely happy with the main board. There's literally nothing I want to change. I will definitely keep playing that 60 card in the main in the future. We'll see what we do in the next league, if we want just to completely change and do some brew, or keeping this strong deck, because we did end up 4-1, so we are looking good with that deck. In terms of the sideboard, unfortunately I can't drag because there's just a screenshot of the video, but we have 2 Supreme Verdict that we haven't used at all. So we haven't used Supreme Verdict at all, and we've played Your Aggro and Suicide Zoo. These 2 decks we didn't want to bring in. It might have been a mistake, it might have been good, but I feel as these decks are very quick, and we might just probably too quick for Supreme Verdict. In that case, if that's our line of thinking, we might just not want Supreme Verdict at all, because any deck will probably be too quick then. I don't know. I will definitely put in against Merfolk. That's, I guess, a deck that will really suffer against Supreme Verdict. What else? I would do Affinity. For some reason, I feel like it's alright against Affinity, but not against this deck. I might miss something, but I guess if we don't bring it against this 2 deck, I guess it's just not good enough. And I had a very relevant comments on one of my video about Giga Draws, and I removed Giga Draws in that 75, but it could be actually quite useful against your aggro, because it can work as a fog effect if we need it, by tapping all the creature before attack. and it can work as a fog effect by tapping creature, and we can tap lands as well if our opponents hold mana for counterspell. So we could play around both. So it's obviously not going to have a huge impact because it's buying us a turn if we use it as a fog effect, and it might just not be enough. I mean, if they play too many creature, if they play 3, 4, 5 creature and we can't tap them all, it might just not be enough. But we'll still have we'll still reduce the amount of damage for sure if we manage to tap a few creature. And but we can tap lands as well. So specifically against your aggro that attack and hold counterspell, I think you get rouse. It's very good. And I don't remember. I'm sorry, but I don't remember the name of the person that commented this on one of my video, and I definitely agree with that. And I'm even more sold on Giga Draws, and I'll definitely bring it in. And next time I might bring a second one. Suicide Zoo. Do we want Giga Draws or Suicide Zoo? Well, I guess it's just going to be a fog effect in here. So we might just reconsider Giga Draws maybe instead of fog effect. It's definitely not as great as fog effect, but I am thinking, yeah, because for example against Infect, if we try to tap, they can still protect it with one of us who's thing like that. So it's not going to be as good as a fog effect, but we can see he has additional use. 8-track Abzan mid-range. I'm actually surprised that we went through this 2 deck in a row full of this card. Leyline of Sanctity has done some sick work, and we could see that Nephalia Academy, we were happy to have it. We're happy to have it, but I just realized that it was useful as a backup, not a backup, used with the Line of Sanctity. Really, a single Nephalia Academy would do nothing against Arak. I'm pretty sure of it, unless we have a really sick opening hand with already everything we need in hand, and we can just keep drawing, discarding on top of our library, and keep drawing. And because we already have the natural turn 4 kill, for example, then we know that we're drawing to what we need. But if we don't open this kind of hand, this Nephalia Academy is going to be useless. But we realized that having a Leyline in play, and against a deck that plays Smallpox, Liliana of the Veil, even a Leyline of Sanctity can actually not be enough. I thought it would be way enough, but it might not be. And the combo Leyline Nephalia was amazing. It was amazing. It worked very well against Adrak. I don't remember if we get to there against Abzan, but I guess Abzan, I think Leyline is usually enough. But Nephalia, very good against Liliana of the Veil. Alright, next one was Storm. Storm, I really don't know where we are against that deck, whether we are favored, unfavored. It's not very clear to me. But I would consider something around. I would consider maybe something a bit unfavored, because they are faster than us, and they have a very impactful sideboard like Blood Moon. They have Counterspell, and because they draw like nuts, they probably gonna draw their Blood Moon and Counterspell very consistently. Well, I'm assuming Counterspell, but technically we haven't seen any. They might actually not play it, but I doubt it. I really doubt they don't have any Dispel in their sideboard. So we went through this turn 2 Thoughtseize. I still remember it. So Thoughtseize great. Thoughtseize did a great job against that matchup. I still think it's an amazing card in our deck to protect us against all the hate. We haven't faced it, I guess, since I started the channel, but in paper I see a lot of slow the games, which definitely not good news against us. But Thoughtseize is also one way to get rid of that. Leyline of Sanctity is great against it, of course, but But yeah, Thoughtseize can be really helpful to discard this kind of slow hate like this. Usually, it's not going to be fast enough to get a Calice, for example. If we're on the draw, it's probably going to be too late. But good against certain hate. So I'm even tempted to go maybe three. We can remove the Verdict, for example, and go Giga Drails and more Thoughtseize. It's gonna be a very straightforward sideboarding with very impactful card. So 4 Leyline, Pact of Negation, Thoughtseize, Giga Drails, all cards that do very crazy interaction in our deck. So that could be our enhancement of the deck. Let's have a quick look about what happened in my Magic career with that against that deck. So Abzan, I've actually won all my match against Abzan with Ad Nauseam, but I've lost all John. So to me, these two matchups are the same. So I would say 2 out of 6 against mid-range. I would actually say 3 out of 7 because I played also Mardu, which is once again pretty much the same. It's maybe they don't have Tarmogoyf, they don't have Ruling Flyer, so it might be a little bit more difficult for them to apply the same pressure. But and a black-white token is also playing a lot of this card. So overall, we still managed to put up a fight against this discard mid-range deck. Storm, if I remember, it should be there. That's the first time I play with Ad Nauseam. I've played a few times. The Pure Storm. So I differentiate the Pure Storm and the Pyromancer Ascension, which is the one that's try to kill with a Thing in the Ice or Bedlam Reveler. So we're looking good against that deck so far. We played Your Aggro. So Your Aggro, we are struggling, definitely. I have forgot to include, so we can actually include it now. So it seems that 1 out of 3. So I remember losing twice in the same league not so long ago. Yeah, that was pretty much this league we've done, the league number 3. League number 3 in the channel, where we went 3-2 and just lost against Your Aggro. Now we got our revenge on that deck. Nope, this tab is useless now. And what matchup? Arak. I think it is the first time I play Arak. I also don't have it. I guess I will put it into control. And if I put it all, if we're looking at, no, it includes everything. It's just not. It doesn't include only Ad Nauseam, but as we can see, I should have played Storm a little bit more. Yeah. Oh, good. I've got a good. I used to play. Yeah, I played Storm quite a bit with Merfolk, and I believe it's a very good matchup for Merfolk. And still managed to get some win against John, but it's probably with Merfolk as well. Alright, so that's pretty much all about the wrap-up of the league. Very happy with the deck. I think this couple of twists that we're going to make in the sideboard are going to make it very, pretty much optimal, like close to optimal. And that's in line with what we're seeing on MTG Top 8, or the latest deck. They play pretty much all the same main 60. With triple spoil, 3 or 4 Federation and Life. So it's looking good. Now let's get to the traditional treasure chest booster opening. Yes, let's open, and we get some points. Gone Missing Hijack. Oh, interesting. I was talking about that card not so long ago. I just started standard last week. Played my first standard PPTQ. I didn't do great, but I'm playing UR Machine Gun, and I believe this card would be very good in the deck. Gone Missing, that's put. Alright, so get some points, which is good. What's happening? Tectonic Edge? Utopia's Pro, interesting. That's all modern staple. Probably not very expensive on MTGO. But Tech Edge, I think Tech Edge is worth a little bit. Not something we want to play in Ad Nauseam. It wouldn't be that terrible. Well, no, it wouldn't be great. And I don't know that card. It's standard. Deal 2 damage to target. Okay, doesn't. Yeah. Topius Pro. So modern staples. And the last one is 30 points. That's very interesting. Fabrication module, more standard. Energy thing, and another standard. Would I play it in my machine gun? Well, not at all. Okay, so that's pretty much it. So we just won 40 points, which is a third of a league cost. So I'm really happy with that. We got some useless modern staple. Hopefully I can sell it for a couple of I can manage to get one ticket out of it, and that would be great. I just checked the qualifier points before recording the video, and it will take 35 qualifier points apparently, if I read it correctly, to get to a monthly tournament. So I'll definitely try to assemble this qualifier point. It's going to take a while, but if we get there, I will definitely record all the match of this tournament. That would be actually really great if I could do that. So let's make it our next objective. It will take quite a bit of time to accumulate 35. All right, thank you very much for watching this league number 6. It's already 6 league in the channel, which means 30 videos if I count correctly. No, it's 7 videos. It's actually 7 videos per league, so it's more than 30 definitely. And so the channel is going well. At that exact date of recording, I'm having 42 subscribers and 1.5 thousand views, which is probably nothing compares to other channels. But I'm quite happy with that. I'm not expecting having many people watching, since it's such a niche channel. Ad Nauseam in Modern, especially Ad Nauseam, it's one of the most hated deck in Modern. So I'm pretty sure a lot of player will be happy avoiding all my videos and don't want to hear about Ad Nauseam. Pretty much everyone not playing Ad Nauseam hate the deck, so I'm not expecting to have a lot of subscribers or people watching the videos, but I get some good feedbacks on the comments. So please, if you watch videos, drop comments and bring some support. I'm always happy to see it. If you have any recommendation, if you want me to try cards, to try decks, please let me know in the comments, or you can also talk with me on MTG Salvation forum. I'm quite active on the forum, and I can see what I can do. I'll be happy to experiment. I really want to experiment as well. I started with established deck to try to build a credibility and build a community, but once probably after a few more leagues, I can try to do something completely different. Just bringing still playing the Ad Nauseam combo, but we can remove all the spoils, all the pact. We can even remove all the cantrip and put all counter spell. Or we can do the Glittering Wish version. That look quite interesting as well. We can play the Gift and Given version. I've mentioned all of that, so I'll definitely in the short or mid-term try this kind of build. Probably more for the fun and experiment. I don't think we can get any better than this, to be honest. In terms of consistency, this list, this 60 is looking amazing. But we can reshuffle a little bit more our matchup by changing the core of the deck. and yeah, and we might get some good result with it. Thank you very much for watching. See you very soon in league number 7, and please look at the deck tech and see where we're gonna go for the next league. Thank you very much. Cheers.